As gold breaks yet another record, let's take a look at some of the economic news happening this week that might further drive gold's price. Before we begin, remember to like this video and subscribe for more economic updates. On Tuesday, the Labor Department will check in with the first of the week's two inflation updates when it reveals the Consumer Price Index for February. The consensus estimate says the headline index increased 3.1% year over year, matching January's pace. Core CPI, which excludes more volatile food and energy prices, is expected to show a year-over-year increase of 3.7%, which would be a deceleration by 0.2 of a point from January's 3.9% rate. Annual core CPI is at its lowest level since May 2021. On Thursday, the Labor Department will be back with its measure of inflation at the wholesale level, the Producer Price Index. Economists are projecting that annual headline PPI picked up speed in February, increasing 1.2%, 0.3 of a point faster than January's 0.9% pace. As for core PPI, that's expected to have decelerated slightly last month to 1.9% from 2% in January. Other data releases we're watching this week include the Census Bureau's retail sales report for February. Economists are projecting a dynamic reversal of January's big month-over-month tumble, which saw retail sales drop by 0.8 of a point. On Tuesday, the National Federation of Independent Business will release its Small Business Optimism Index for February. The index, which measures the level of optimism among America's small business owners, is expected to have risen slightly from 89.9 in January to 90.6 last month. Unless there's a drastic jump, however, the index will come in below its long-term historical average of 98 for the 26th month in a row. Also this week, we'll get a key regional update on manufacturing when the New York Fed releases the results of its Empire State Manufacturing Survey for March. The survey index is projected to come in at minus 7.6, which would suggest a deeper drop into contraction territory of New York's manufacturing sector. The index landed at minus 2.4 in February. Finally, on Friday, the University of Michigan will release its Consumer Sentiment Index for March. The index, one of two widely followed measures of consumer confidence in the U.S., is projected to come in at 77.3, a slight increase from February's reading of 76.9. Year-ahead inflation expectations, a component measure of the index, likely will receive a great deal of scrutiny. Those expectations have moderated significantly from last November, when consumers said they were looking for inflation to be at 4.5% a year down the road. As of February, consumers' year-ahead inflation expectations had fallen to 3%, suggesting their outlook is well anchored and in line with that of the Federal Reserve. That's it for now, but check back with us on Saturday to see what happened this week and where gold ended up. This is Devlin Steele for Augusta Precious Metals, signing out.